Yeah, absolutely.
It was, I watched it again as an adult.
And that was
the stream is up and running.
She started out in Batman, and she's got a bat with a dagger on the back of her leg.
Welcome back, Daphne.
Yeah, the original voice for Harley passed away this year.
Yeah.
Aww.
From the 90s show. I forgot her name.
I did too. Shit.
No.
If you said it, I'd know it.
Yeah.
She was
I believe
super famous.
I believe Tara Strong is doing the more recent ones in the voice. Because you know Tara Strong from all of the My Little Pony cartoons and everything else.
Right.
She's like the female Mel Blanc, basically. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
She was.
It was so loud.
Here we go. There we go.
All right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Hollywood Squares. I'm your host for tonight, Kapolei Kuenhua. As you know, for the entire month of October, we're going to be doing Hollywood Squares, and every single week will be something horror-themed. This week, we're doing Disaster, Armageddon, the end of the world movie.
As we know it.
Woo! Yeah, my favorite. I love these, by the way. I absolutely love these films.
It's all monsters
And just an announcement, Derbies is now on Wednesdays?
No,
And
it's
Saturday.
two derbies.
And Saturdays.
Two? Oh, is there one on Saturday?
There's still
Yes.
Saturday,
4 o'clock.
and Jim added Wednesdays.
All right, that's great. Well, maybe I'll be able to come this weekend then. All right. So, as we do at the start of every game, let's see. Oh, also, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you want to do next week? Slasher movies or monsters?
I thought this was Monsters.
Monsters.
Slasher or monster? Which one do you want?
What is
Monsters it is.
Yeah.
Monsters. Well, all of them have monsters in it, but like when I say monsters, I mean like Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, yada yada, that sort
You
of thing.
mean all the
right,
monsters
so
that
next
are on
week
the
we got
stage right
monsters.
now?
Okay, so we always go up to whoever's sitting in the
It wasn't monsters, it was just decorations.
Yeah.
Hey, I object. I am a sweet little girl.
Yeah,
Adorable.
you mean like all the
Alright,
stuff
Snow
that
Wolf.
told us this week was monsters?
Don't make me make you go night-night.
No, I didn't say
Yes,
this week
you
was
did.
monsters. I said
You
this
said
week.
did.
I said.
was monster
Did I?
Yes.
You said
That's why
Well, I'm changing my mind, and it's going to be. There's still monsters involved. You know, because sometimes monsters cause the end of the world.
this set is not
All
post-apocalyptic.
right. Well, I'm not giving you 100 London. So there. I did? I don't remember. All right, but questions I got prepared is all disaster movies. So next. Oh, please. Lightweight. I'd like to see you do 50 milligrams and host a show for an hour.
Thurston,
Okay, Snow Wolf.
how big was my half-life?
Snow Wolf, are you there?
300.
You're half
300, asshole.
She's there.
She's
I took
typing in local.
125 last Saturday.
Snow Wolf. Okay, Snow Wolf is there. Okay, Snow Wolf. Yeah, I'm going to flip a coin. You get to choose. Do you want heads or tails? You get to call it. You want heads or tails? To see who goes first.
Tails always, baby.
I have to flip the.
Always.
Heads.
Head.
Heads, she said. All right, so flip it and. Oh, geez, I got to turn you down.
Who's
Hold
taking
on.
their medicine?
I don't know.
It's me. Sorry.
There we go. Turn that down a little bit. All right, I got that. So it's heads. You just won. I have to choose the secret square. Secret square has been chosen. Snow Wolf, you get to go first. Who do you want first for the Hollywood Squares?
Let's go with Wild One, Chalice.
Oh, really?
Wild one. We're going with the wild one.
Okay.
Real
sorry.
wild one. Wow. Oh my goodness! Look at that outfit. Oh, look at that. Right,
Yeah,
put
not
some work on that one. Okay. Well, okay. Your question. Yeah. Your question is. Charlton Heston used to be the Sean Bean of his day because he died in at the very end of an awful lot of his movies, like Beneath the Planet of the Apes and whatnot. All right. Now, your question is, which of these disaster movies, all of them that star Charlton Heston, which of these disaster movies does Charlton Heston not die at the very end?
Oh.
Which one does he not die in? Is it Earthquake, a Mega Man, Skyjacked, or all of the above? You have to tell me which one does he actually survive? Because he dies in almost all of them.
Wow, he's a big dial.
So is it
wow.
Earthquake, a Mega Man, or Skyjack?
Well, oh, wasn't there an all of the above?
Oh yeah, and all of the above.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen
all of the
those,
above. I'm
and-
sorry, that was
yeah,
there.
You know, yeah, he didn't. He's got tired of dying after playing all those monkey movies. So, so.
You
Yeah, I'm
say
gonna
he
say
survived all of them.
because I saw those movies. He didn't die then. Dang it. So all of the above.
All right, so I go back to. You say okay. I go back to Snow. Snow is Walt K. right or is Walt K. wrong? She says that he survived all of them.
Wrong.
Is she right or is she wrong? You'd be right to say she's wrong. No, he did die in Earthquake and a Mega Man. At the very end of a Mega Man. Yeah, and he also in the movie Earthquake. He dies in that as well, trying to save his
I
wife.
must have fallen asleep too soon then.
Yeah, that's fair. Same here. All right, we go to Sonia. Sonia, who do you want?
I'll take Kirsten.
Kirsten is a secret square, everybody. Kirsten. All right, Kirsten, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, now, did you see the airport movies from the 1970s?
Oh God, yes.
Okay, here we go. Now, there
Don't
were
call me
four.
Shirley.
And don't call me Shirley. Okay. All right, you should be an expert. Now, there were 4 airport movies in total. 1970, 1975, 1977, and 1979. What actor was in all of those movies playing the same character? Was it Charlton Heston, George Kennedy, or Jack Lemmon?
Okay, I just looked this up the other day because I was wondering what that guy's name was, and it's B. That's it.
George Kennedy. You say it was George Kennedy. I go back to Sonia. Sonia for the Secret Square and 100 Linden. Is Kirsten right or is Kirsten wrong?
I believe Kirsten is right.
Absolutely right. He played Joe Petroni in all 4 movies. You just won 100 Linden.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good
Actually,
If you remember-
I had no fucking idea. I just said that name.
Right. The first one was the one with Dean Martin.
Bullshitted your way through it.
The second one was the one where Charlton Heston, remember that plane crash and put a big hole in the nose. The third one was Jack Lemmon with that plane that went underwater, and the last one was the Concorde one.
Yeah, my mom and I, every time one of us was putting our lipstick on in the car, we'd kind of swerve a little bit. My dad used to do that with my mom.
That's funny.
Did he play Leslie Nielsen's partner in the Naked Gun TV
Yes,
show?
he did.
Yes,
He did. I'm surprised he wasn't in the airplane movies, considering his character Joe
Right.
Petroni. You'd think they would have gotten him for that, but oh well. We go to Snowwolf. Snowwolf, who do you want next for the Hollywood Squares?
Porcelana.
Porcelana. We're going to
Yes.
Porcelana. The one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
Hey.
Hey, but now, I always wanted to know, do you only eat purple people, or are you a purple people eater?
I obviously I don't discriminate. There are little black people in my mouth.
Oh,
That's
okay. Well,
right.
there we go. You're just purple and you eat people. Okay.
You don't eat
Racist.
white people.
Racist.
Okay, so purple people eater. Now you fly,
She likes to
right?
dart me.
So maybe you should have some insight on the answer in this one.
Okay.
What 1970s disaster movie? The 1970s disaster movie, The Swarm, was about a deadly swarm of what? Was it killer bees, locusts, giant hornets, or flying purple people eaters all over the place?
It was D.
Okay. Repeat that, please. One more time.
Yes, the 1970s disaster movie, The Swarm, starred Michael Caine, was about a deadly swarm of what? Was it killer bees, locusts, or giant hornets?
Bees.
You say it was bulls. All right, so I
Sure,
go back
cocaine never
to
started a
Kitty.
movie, Catboy.
we go back to Snowden. Snow, do you believe is Porcelana right? Or is Porcelana wrong? She picked bees.
I'm gonna say she's right.
Absolutely right. It was the bees.
Yeah,
The
kill
bees.
it.
Porcelana.
The bees. By the way, there's a hilarious scene in that movie where the bees invade a nuclear plant, and the plant people are running around going, "Oh, Jesus Christ, the bees!" And one of them falls onto a control panel, and someone yells, "No, not that button!" And it blows up the entire nuclear plant like a bomb.
That's funny. That is funny.
That is stretching.
Only got the bees.
Yeah, the bees. Oh, Christ, the bees! Nuclear bomb. All right, Sonia.
This is a slim stack.
I will go.
Legacy.
I will go with the Menace from Jersey, Legacy.
Legacy. Where's the center
Hello,
square?
hello, hello.
Hello. It is the center square. All right. Hello. Okay, I got a question for you, and it is: do you remember the movie The Towering Inferno?
You broke up, that boy.
You broke up.
Legacy?
Towering Inferno.
Oh, am I broke up? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, the question is: have you seen the movie The Towering Inferno?
No.
I have.
Not recently.
I have.
I've heard of it.
Okay, you have. Okay, now the question is: your question is a simple true or false. True or false? The building in the movie The Towering Inferno was based on an actual building that exists in reality. Is that true or is it false?
Wait, are we talking the 1970, was it 4 or 9 version? Or when they redid it in, like, during the COVID era? 2020, was it?
I
Which
didn't
one?
even see that one, and I'm not. No, I'm definitely talking about the 70s one. Yeah.
Okay, now repeat the question again.
Question was, yes, true or false, the building in the movie The Towering Inferno was based on an actual building that exists in real life. Is that true or is it false?
You know what? It absolutely, positively was.
You say it
sure?
absolutely positively was
Are you
based
sure?
on a building in real life. And I
am
go
sure.
back to Sonia's. Sonia, do you think is she right or is she wrong?
I will agree.
Dude, that building was 140 stories tall. You never built a building that high.
Unless you want to.
Not even the new World Trade Center is that tall.
I didn't see the Rock version.
Yeah.
so-
Oh, okay.
If the tarot
Yeah,
cards
that would
taught us
mean that
nothing-
X gets a square. X is getting a square.
Right?
All right, so that means Snow, you have a choice. Do you want, Wade or Kristoff for the win?
Let's go with Wade.
You're going with Wade. All right.
All right.
For the
Here you
class.
The monster.
Here we go. Wade.
Yes.
Okay, now I was just talking about the movie The Towering Inferno. Okay,
Yes.
the one specifically that came out in the 1970s, produced by Irwin Allen, who did tons of disaster films. Right? Now, your question is, what famous song and dance man was in that movie? It was one of these three. Was it Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire, or Frank Sinatra?
Ah.
Oh, come on. Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire were dead by then, so I'm going to have to say it was Frank, and obviously Frank makes everything better. So it
You
was
say
definitely
Frank Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra.
You say Frank Sinatra. Okay, I go back to Snow. Snow. Do you think is Wade right or is Wade wrong?
Wait.
You'd be right to say he's wrong. And for the record, by the way, Gene Kelly and Frank Sinatra lived. And Fred Astaire lived well into the 80s.
It was Fred Astaire. That was
Yeah,
him.
Gene Kelly made a movie called Xanadu that came out like 1982, and Fred Astaire I know must have made it to at least 1980. He was in that Disney horror.
And it was
Yeah.
Towering.
So you're right to say he's wrong. X gets a square, and you just won the game.
Good job, Snow.
Fred Astaire was in it. Yeah, he played a con man that was trying to sell junk bonds to an
Way to
old
go,
lady.
Wade.
Yeah,
that
So Sonia got the secret square, and Wade wins the game. All right, so Wade, we need you to stand up.
Snow wins the game.
Wait, Snow wins the game.
Snow
wins
wins the damn game.
Sonia got the secret square. Snow wins the game.
Yeah.
That's what I said, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. That's
No,
what I
you said
thought.
Wade.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Oh, whatever. It's really hard to keep track, you know.
You're
Plan.
gonna be
I was
broke.
gonna say it.
Penalty. Catboy.
Pick another hit, Catboy.
I'm not that stoned yet.
Good job, Snow.
We're not going to pick up.
I'm better.
Very good.
I need to be better when I'm stoned. All right, we'll need a new contestant, and if anyone wants to trade places in the panel, now's the time to do it.
Oops, I
Anyone in
was
this
Who's going to be a contestant?
Chris.
Yeah.
Purple.
Oh, we got Salty Bob, who's dressed up as
Snow,
King
do you want to
Shark.
get in the panel? Snow, do you want in the panel? I'll get down.
You're funky.
Snow. I go set
figured
Bob
it
and
was
see Perry
Monster.
ready.
All right, we got.
Oh, that's okay. Here, Snow.
Oh, we got adorable purple people eater playing. Isn't that cute? All right.
Good, Snow.
Snow's gonna get up in the panel.
Is it the horn in your head?
We're missing a panelist.
I
I'm
promise
coming
I'll
down.
Oh, go
whack
sit
you
in the
with,
panel.
I
Go sit in
promise
the
I'll
panel,
whack you
Snow.
with my night bat, Snow.
Up you go, Snow.
Snow
And
won.
thanks for playing, by the way. We really do appreciate you participating. There we go. She's in the panel.
There she goes.
That means-
Well done.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to choose a new secret square. The new secret square has been chosen. We go to Sonia, so you get to go first. Who do you want first for the Hollywood square?
I'm going to go with. Sorry, it's not completely rezzing for me.
See? He won't call on me again. Watch.
Well, I will if I need to, but I'm going to go with Chris right now.
Going with Chris. Let's
All
see,
right.
where's Chris?
Top middle.
Chris is not the secret square, everybody.
See, I don't get
Sorry.
to be important.
Okay. Hi,
It's in my
Chris.
contract.
Hey, your contract's fulfilled.
Chris, you with us?
Yeah, I've been talking.
Chris, you there?
Hello.
Okay,
we
all right,
hear him.
just gotta make sure. All right, now we're still dealing with the movie, The Towering Inferno. Towering Inferno, great big tower, 140 stories tall. It
Had a
never
long damn
existed.
time.
On damn time, right? It's on fire. Now, what the movie starred Paul Newman. What extreme measures did the hero Paul Newman take to put out the fire in the Towering Inferno? It was
I know.
One of these three. He deliberately crashed a water bomber into the building, or there were giant water tanks in the roof and he blew them up with explosives, or he filled the entire building with foam to starve the fire of oxygen and also killed everybody in the process.
Well, that sounds more like
Ooh, I like that one.
I like that one.
Which of those
I
three?
was going to say
I
he
mean, I
peed
know the
on
one
it.
I like.
No, that was Rick Moranis in Strange Brew.
Shit.
Such a nice little girl.
I'm gonna go with the
I'm all sugar, sweetie.
water towers on the seat or on the roof.
The water towers on the roof. You're saying you lined them with explosives and blew them up. Okay, so we go back to Sonia. Sonia, is he right or is he wrong?
That's what I was thinking, so I'm going to say he's right.
Absolutely right. They blew it up with explosives. And by the way, the water, when it came washing down, washed almost half the people they were trying to save out the windows and killed them.
That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Water slide.
I have to wonder if the foam would have been actually had a bit of a less of a death toll. Let's see, Porcelana, you're up next. Who do you want for the Hollywood Squares?
I want Fiddler, please.
Fiddler. Let's see, where's Fiddler? Fiddler is on the upper right-hand corner. Hi, Fiddler. Oh, I love your outfit, by the way. You monster. That is cute.
He's relaxing up there.
Fiddler, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to check. All right.
It's,
Yeah. Okay, now your question is, this is about another Irwin Allen disaster movie. Remember, he made a lot. It was. Now, after making The Towering Inferno, Paul Newman swore he would never make another disaster movie ever again. But he went back on his word, and he made another disaster film with the same producer, Irwin Allen. What movie was it? It was one of these three.
On Golden Pond.
No. That didn't have Paul Newman. That was Henry Fonda. No, it was one of these three movies. Is it The Night the Bridge Fell, Cave In, or When Time Ran Out?
good one.
Wow. Those are actual movies?
I got to be honest. I'm going to go with my gut feeling.
Yeah?
Give me those three again, please.
Yeah, it was The Night the Bridge Fell, Cave In, and When Time Ran Out.
I'm going to say The Night the Bridge Fell because that sounds like a movie.
Yep,
Right,
The Night the
that's the
Bridge
one we're
Fell
talking about,
with
the Golden
Fiddler.
Gate
So I
Bridge,
go
right?
back to Porcelana. Porcelana, is Fiddler right or is Fiddler wrong?
I say he's wrong.
You're right to say he's wrong. It was When Time Ran Out. That was when a
That's what I thought.
volcano... Right, you
Yeah.
saw that, right? When a volcano
Yeah.
erupted on a resort island and
Oh,
killed everybody. X gets a square.
I'm glad you got
Right.
it.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. We go back to Sonia. Sonia, who do you want?
Let's see here. I will take.
Pick me, pick me, pick me.
I'll take Legacy again.
Take Legacy. Oh, okay. You're going for the power square. Hi, Legacy.
Hi.
All right, Legacy. This one should be right up your alley because it's about someone who has very big boobs.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Good thing
This is a question about Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and a lovely woman who hosts Elvira Movie Macabre. She has had many disaster B films. Which one is well known to be her favorite? It's one of these three. Is it The Day It Came to Earth? Sorry, The Day It Came to Earth, The Doomsday Machine, or Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Ooh, I have that costume too.
Oh, well, first of all, her boobs aren't as big as mine. Just
No,
for
they're
the
not.
record.
All right.
Wow.
And yeah. And I say it's the Killer Tomatoes.
You say it's Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Does anyone have that gesture, by the way?
Nope.
No, I wish
Yeah, I have the
I did.
music.
Yeah. Sonia!
Oh, but I
Sonia,
got something to show you after the game, Captain.
Oh, God.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm
Could it
looking
be
forward to
your
that, I
Killer
guess.
Tomato?
So, by the way, do you think is she right or is she wrong?
I think she is right.
Right, it is Elvira's well-known favorite, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Circle gets the square. Circle gets the
Well
square.
done.
And now we go back
Awesome.
to Porcelana. I think you want Salty
I
Bob for
want
the board.
the giant
Giant
sushi
shark person.
sea captain.
King Shark is the shark.
Sishi?
Sushi?
Did you say Sishi? Is that like a
said
transvestite
sushi.
mermaid? A Sishi?
Sushi.
Sushi. Mr. Sushi.
Alright. Mr. Sushi, that's adorable. Salty Bob, you with us?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes I can. I can hear you loud and clear. Alright. Right, now, your question is again about Elvira. Elvira, movie macabre. She's well known for being a sexy woman with big boobs, playing a vampire, right? Late night TV, but she was not the first. There was 3 other actresses who did a very similar act before her. Which one was first? Which of these 3 was first? Was it someone called Mona Lisa, Vampira, or Stella the Man-Eater?
If you miss this, I'm gonna kick you in the balls, you son of a bitch.
No pressure. No pressure.
I don't know your weird fetishes. At least not ours.
He wasn't
Oh,
there
but I
last
told
night.
your story 4
He wasn't there last night.
Derby.
I know. Derby.
Yeah, I wasn't there on purpose.
He wasn't there.
I'm gonna
Oh,
guess.
it's Saturday.
I'm gonna guess Vampira.
You say it was Vampira was the first, so I go back
I think
to.
I had Vampirilla.
Or the
Whatever
block.
it is.
Oh, man.
Well, Vampira is a comic book character.
She's
What's
hot.
Lana?
Yes, he's correct.
He's absolutely right. It was Vampira. She actually tried to sue Elvira. There was a lawsuit involved. I'll bet Sonya knows all about it.
I
She's also the
Next gets
character
a square.
that was based off
story
of.
and posted a Wikipedia page about it on Saturday and last night.
Okay, doesn't that
Dusk.
figure?
Dusk asked me for help for Saturday's Derby. I dressed her up like Vampira and
Hi,
made a
Dusk.
car for
Hi,
her.
Dusk.
I
Oh, and by the way,
Yes.
Vampira appears in the movies of what well-known B-film movie maker? You know this.
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood. Way to go. Name one of them.
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Outer Space with Vampira's in it, right? The lady with the big boobs. I'm going to give you 100
And a
Linden
big
just for having
wrestling
that right.
dude.
I'm going to give you 100 Linden just for
Except
having
Boris
that right.
Man, you're
Karloff.
suck up.
Yeah.
And Boris
Oh.
Karloff.
Boris Karloff, you're right. And you passed away in the middle of the making of that film. Oh, shame.
So they got a dentist
Anyway.
to replace him.
I know. It was like a whole
I've
foot
seen
taller
Ed
than
Wood.
he was. Yeah. All right.
movie.
So, Sonia, what is?
Yes.
Who do you want?
I will take Kirsten.
Kirsten. Here we go. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello. Good. How are you?
Okay. Now you
See the secret square?
you've watched the old Star Trek series, right? You've seen the old Star Trek from the '60s, obviously,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, my
Okay.
dad
Now,
backed her up.
you probably know this, but after Star Trek, the original series was over, a lot of the actors had a hard time finding regular work until the motion pictures came along. In the time between that, most of the actors starred in low-budget horror movies. Okay? Now, which Star Trek actor was in the low-budget 1972 movie Night of the Leapoos? That's giant bunny rabbits on the ravage, eating people up.
Oh, yeah.
Which Star Trek
If
actor
you get
was
this
in?
wrong, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah, Night of the Leapoos. It's one of the. Which of these three Star Trek actors was in it? Was it William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, or DeForest Kelly?
Did you just repeat that whole question? I'm kidding.
Oh, for the love of God! Okay, right. Now, which Star Trek actor was in the low-budget horror movie The Night of the Leapoos? Was it William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, or DeForest Kelly?
It was DeForest Kelly.
You say it was DeForest Kelly. I go back to Sonia, I believe, right?
Yes.
Sonia. Is Kirsten right?
I'm not that old, but I'll agree.
Absolutely. I'm a doctor, damn it, not a veterinarian. Circle gets the square.
Woohoo! Way to go.
And now we go to Porcelana. Porcelana, who did you want?
I'll take Jim.
Jim, we're going to Jim. Where's Jim? Jim is a secret square, everybody. Okay. Now, remember I told you that a lot of the actors from the Star Trek series, between the TV and the movies, they did low-budget horror films. William Shatner did a low-budget horror film about farmland being ravaged by giant animals. What were they? Was it giant spiders, giant ants, or giant hamsters?
That would be giant hamsters, Catboy.
You say giant ball-nibbling hamsters. Away go. Back to Porcelana. Okay, Porcelana for 100 Linden. Is Jim right or is Jim wrong?
Better be right, because I have no clue.
Oh, that was the joke answer. I thought for sure you guys would ditch that. Incorrect. It was giant spiders. Who would make a movie about giant hamsters?
I'm gonna smack you.
I thought that was arachnophobia.
It
Right,
could have
yeah.
had that same title. Sorry, that movie could have had several titles. But I know that for sure one of them was.
I don't know if he'd like.
It was called
giant
Kingdom of
ones.
the. One of them was called Kingdom of the Spiders, and it was giant spiders. The title of the movie was Kingdom of the Spiders. Anyway, that would mean the circle gets a square.
And that's a win. Oh,
Circle
no,
gets a
I thought it
square
was
because you didn't get it.
Wow.
That will go to Sonia. Sonia, I guess you want Wade for the steal.
Or Tindy.
Or Tindy.
Or Tindy. All right.
I'll go with Tindy. She hadn't done anything tonight.
Okay, Tindy.
Have you seen Around You?
I mean, she
Okay.
hasn't gotten to
Hey,
answer a
Tindy.
question.
Tindy.
what I meant.
Tindy, you with us?
I do.
Oh,
Yay! All right,
enthusiastic
Tindy.
about
I
it.
think
I'll
this
go
one's
with
going to be
Wade.
right up your alley.
Very sad.
All right, Tindy. Okay, Tindy. Now remember, earlier we were talking about airplane disaster movies. We're still on William Shatner. Which airplane disaster film did William Shatner star in? Is it Horror at 37,000 Feet? Twilight Zone's episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet? Airplane 2 sequel, the comedy, or all of the above?
All of the above.
Who are we
You
talking
say
about?
all of the above. It was which airplane disaster film did William Shatner star in? Horror at 37,000 Feet, The Twilight Zone's episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet, Airplane 2, the comedy, or all of the above? Tindy has picked all of the above.
Well,
I,
I've never heard of the first one, but I know for a fact he was in the last two, so I'm going to agree.
absolutely right. Horror at 37,000 Feet was a made-for-TV movie, by the way. So that zero gets a square, and
That's a win.
Sonia wins the game at 250 Linden. Yay!
Congratulations, Sonia.
Sonia.
Yay! All right, so we're going to need a new contestant, and if anyone wants to trade places in the panel, now's the time to do
I
it.
can get out if someone else wants to play.
Somebody else want to play mine?
Now we need a
Dusk,
new
you want up
contestant,
there?
please.
Oh, Dusk is Catboy.
Oh, it's
Dusk
raining-
is wearing
it's
her
raining
Vampire
monsters.
outfit.
I'm
Oh, let me see. Let me see.
Kirsten spot.
Yeah, that's it. That is definitely it.
Vampira actually picked her outfit from the original Charles Adams Morticia.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, she looks like Port-
before Morticia was named. Apparently she
Ah.
didn't have a name in the original comic strip.
None of them had names in the original comic strip.
Oh, really?
They were named for the TV show.
No, you're good.
Okie
There we go. So we just need Dust to sit down, and everyone's in the panel. Oh, wait, we have the upper right one is empty. Someone needs to go up there before we start.
I think Fiddle had crashed.
Oh, well, let's wait for him to come back then.
Yeah,
He just
he's-
jumped out.
Now,
No,
Bruce
he
can
was
go
on
there.
the way back,
Bruce is
but
up there
if
already.
somebody wants to pop in the space,
Happy should be up there. Get up there, Happy.
Oh, Snowwolf's up there. No, Snowwolf's up there. She's just too short.
Hey, Sonia, I'm
Snow is
sorry
there.
about the first one. I
No,
just had to
she's
mess
below.
with you.
Snow,
Above Snow
Oh,
Wolf.
you're fine.
above snow is
Oh, okay. I see.
Is there somebody there?
No. I was,
No.
No, it's empty. Right. Okay, it's what I thought.
I
Okay.
was reading the name tags wrong.
I'll go there.
Jim? All right. Thanks, Jim. Okay, so we started with the X last time. This time we're going to go back to the circle. I have to choose a new secret square. A new secret square has been chosen. So, Dusk, you get to go first. Who do you want first for the Hollywood squares?
Doing that.
let's go with snow.
Who's huffing paint on Mike?
I don't know.
Not me.
It's a sound effect.
Mind your own business.
I have sounds turned off.
No, whatever.
Someone on Mike.
Snowwolf. Yeah. Snowwolf is a secret square, everyone. Dusk, you just nailed it in the first shot.
Way to go, Snow!
No, it's the secret square, everybody. You danced all around the secret square last time, and now you just nailed it in the first shot. Boom. Okay. Snowden, are you there? I have to check. Snowden is there. Okay. All right, Snowden, have you seen the 1970 disaster film, The Poseidon Adventure?
Great movie.
Wow, I flipped over that one.
Great movie.
Awesome movie.
I need to hear from Snow before I can continue.
You all do realize I wasn't born until the 90s, right?
Yeah, I do know. I know about the. Yeah, I'm not talking about the remake. As a matter of fact, I will never talk about it.
Remakes suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original.
So Snowden, you have heard of the Poseidon Adventure, right? The original one.
Yes.
I believe her pointing out she was born in the
I have. I
90s.
love that movie.
Oh.
You flipped over
I
that.
wish me that I was born in the
Logan's
90s.
Run.
Oh.
I get it. Who's
Snowden. Okay, yes, you have seen it. Okay, now, okay, Snowden, you have a simple true or false question. True or false, the Poseidon Adventure has a sequel? Is that true or is it false?
I know that one.
True. You say it's true. It has a sequel.
Yes.
I go back to... All right, I go back to Dusk. Dusk, is Snow right or Snow wrong?
I'm going to say she is right.
Right, it stars Michael Caine. You just won 100 Linden.
Yay!
Circle gifts.
And the sequel was nowhere.
Good job.
Thank you.
Return to the Poseidon.
There.
Thank you.
Yeah, he did a lot of... Michael Caine did a lot of low-budget disaster films back in the 70s for some reason.
There was
And
a
Jaws 4
movie
in the 80s.
based on that too,
Yeah.
with the Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
Minogue.
All right. All right. Porcelana, your turn. Who do you
We're
want?
gonna need a bigger budget.
I will take. I'll take Wild.
What, really?
Sorry?
Yeah. Wild one.
Wild. Oh, you want?
Yeah.
Well, okay, way up there in the upper
Porcelana.
left-hand corner. Okay. There we go. Hey, Wildcat, how
just
you
sit on
doing?
my
How you
phone
doing?
later.
Hi, Catboy.
Okay, now
Wow.
this one that I'm going to give you, right, is not going to have multiple choice answers.
Okay.
Oh, you give me a tough
Not
question.
gonna have multiple
Thanks a lot. Jesus. Jeez.
Okay. Okay.
I know
Your
I'm
question
immature.
is, most disaster movies are regarded as B films with terrible budgets. But this one movie that came out in 1997 had a massive budget of $100 million and it won 11 Oscars. What was it?
No.
Wow.
Am I supposed to know what that is?
Yeah. Oh, and another thing was it was directed by James Cameron.
I can't find it.
Oh, even I know.
Oh, that.
Wow, good.
Okay.
Speaking of sinking ships, I think it had something to do with a sunk ship. It's not the Poseidon Adventure.
Nope.
Let's see. Oh, and a song by what's her face? Celine Dion did a
My
song for that.
Heart Will Go On.
Yeah. Yeah,
you're
whatever
the
ship
king
that
of
was
the
got
world.
sunk.
King of
Queen
the world,
Elizabeth.
that's right.
The Queen Elizabeth too. No, of course it has to be the Titanic.
Cat. You are such a riot.
It's so funny.
My heart will go.
Somebody's playing it.
All right, Barcelona. Is K right as K right?
Yeah, she's correct.
Absolutely right. X gets a square.
I didn't want to watch Titanic. I knew the ending. The boat sinks.
Yeah.
Right, everybody knows
Go
that.
down.
Thank you.
Go down. Goes back to Dusk. Dusk, who do you want?
Thank you, everybody.
Let's go with Legacy.
Legacy. We're going with Legacy. Right smack in the middle. All right, Legacy, how you doing? Oh, you got that little bat thing going on there.
She's looking like a fabulous.
Yeah. And your boobies jiggle, too. Okay, now, your question is, Legacy, one of these disaster films is based on a true story. Which one is it? One of these three is based on a true story. Is it Dante's Peak, The Perfect Storm, or Twister?
I thought it was Titanic.
Actually, I lived through it, and so I'm gonna say it's Twister.
Twister is based on a true story. I go back to, let's see, go back to Dusk. Yep, Dusk. Is she right or is she wrong?
True.
No, tornadoes are real, obviously, but no, it was the perfect storm.
What?
It was the perfect storm was based on a true story.
Twister was based on a true story.
Yeah, how perfect was
Well,
it?
Twister was just an adventure of people running around.
Right?
No,
You
no,
know,
no, no.
like-
It was a real tornado, and it really happened, and it really did a U-turn, and it took out Kansas, Oklahoma, and came back for more. I lived.
Yeah,
in
but the
it.
story of these people chasing it around, that was just something that
Well,
was,
that
you know.
okay isn't true. But the
Yeah.
tornado was true.
I'm fine.
Okay, but
It's
the
alright.
entire movie, The Perfect Storm, was based on something real.
And real life people
Right.
really
Oh.
died in it. And
Yeah.
I've been on the Twister ship that they used. I know, I saw
I
So, I
that.
can't
mean-
believe they're remaking it.
What,
Oh.
Andrea Gale?
What, Twister 2?
Yes,
Yeah.
I-
Oh, that's an appropriate
I-
person to play in Twister.
I went on a whaling
Yeah.
expedition out of Gloucester. And Gloucester. And yeah, one of the things is they had the sister ship to the Andrea Gale that they used in the movie. It was out at dock at the time. It was still a working ship. And
That was definitely a trick question. You're splitting hairs here.
I disagree.
I'm the host.
With the host.
Porcelana.
Yes.
I guess you want Tindy for the steal.
Tindy.
We're going with Tindy for the steal, everybody. All right, Tindy. Hi, Tindy. How you doing?
Shut up, I'm going to sleep.
Tindy looks so cute.
Yeah, you're trying to sleep. Okay. Right, now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to name 3 movies. They're all about a giant meteor that's about to crash into Earth and kill everybody.
Oh my god.
Which of these films does not have astronauts going out into space to try to blow up the meteor? Which of these 3 is it? Is it Meteor, Deep Impact, or Armageddon?
Does not have them.
Does not have astronauts go out into space and try to
Meteor.
You say it was Meteor. Of those 3, so Deep Impact, Armageddon, you say it was Meteor with Sean Connery. So I go back to Porcelana.
I have no
Porcelana.
idea. I had to say she's correct.
Absolutely right there. You just won 250.
Nice.
Right. That was one where they just fired missiles at it from Earth. But that was in orbit around Earth. They didn't have any astronauts up in that one. That gets the square, and so we're going to need a new contestant, and if anyone wants to trade places in the panel, now's the time to do it.
If I can get my little butt out of here.
Yeah, who wants to
I
come
love
up
your
in the
outfit,
panel?
Porcelain. It's really cute.
Thank you.
Everybody come raining down.
Ring, 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 down, down, down.
No need to worry. Can't play without you.
You're cutting out there, cat boy.
Oh, am I? All right, hold on. How about now?
That's my city.
Yeah, better.
Now?
Okay, good.
Now. Turn this into a fucking Verizon commercial.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just, I don't know why this happened. Because we have a lot of people here or something. I don't know.
It's possible.
So we got Pepper in the corner. We need a contestant and one more panelist in the bottom
A
middle.
contestant.
Here comes Fiddler to play.
Be a contestant, Carson.
Well, I wanted to make sure anybody else who wanted to do it did it.
Well,
Okay.
I
So
think that's
Fiddler
pretty
is
much it.
joining as a contestant.
No, we
Fiddler.
need a panel.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Pick a
nice.
panelist.
No, we
Get in
need
the
a
middle.
Go ahead.
In the
and
middle,
sit down,
Kirsten.
Fred.
Get in the middle. That's what I like.
Fiddler
Okay, here we
is
go.
gonna jump in there.
That's what he said.
Can't see the box.
With a monkey in the middle.
The middle.
Carson, it's all yours if you
Crazy or
want it.
something?
No, she's going in the panel.
Just for you guys to sit.
I'm not crazy. I'm nuts.
Person's going in the panel. You're all.
You can clearly see your nuts.
You're still waiting for your card. There we go. There we go. They sat down. They discovered the circle. Oh. All right. So since we started with the circle last time, now we're going to go to the X. I'm going to choose a new secret square. New secret square has been chosen. I go back to Fiddler. Fiddler, who do you want first for the Hollywood squares?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll go with Lucy.
Lisa. Lisa, we're going right up here. Hi, Lisa.
Hi. Can you
How
hear
you
me?
doing? How you doing? We hear you loud and clear.
Oh, yay.
Hey. Okay, now, of all the most horrible monsters, we all know that the most terrifying of all are are rampaging.
Is your mother-in-law?
The most horrible of them all are rampaging giant surfer teenagers.
Okay.
Oh, teenagers. Oh. Which of these movies is about giant surfing teenagers rampaging through a
Damn
town?
those teenagers! Get them off my beach!
Damn teenagers. Is it Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, Teenagers from Outer Space, or Village of the Giants?
Teenagers from outer space.
You say it was Teenagers from Outer Space. There we go to Fiddler. Fiddler is Gleason right or is Gleason wrong?
I think she's right.
Absolutely right. It's Teenagers from Outer Space. X gets a square.
There you go.
Now we go to Dusk. Dusk, who do you want for the Hollywood Squares?
You know what? I'm gonna have Legacy give me another chance to redeem herself.
Okay. Legacy,
All
the
right.
center square. And for the new people here, the center square is never the secret square. It's always the one around it.
my phone was actually
All right.
that's plugged in.
Okay. Legacy, are you with us?
I
Gotta
am
check.
here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you. Now,
Okay.
have you seen the movie Children of Men?
Yes, I have.
Okay, now, what was the world-ending scenario that threatened to end human life in that movie? It was one of these three. Was it no one was capable of having children, a deadly virus outbreak, or runaway global warming?
It was a deadly virus outbreak that absolutely scared the crap out of them.
All right, you say it was a deadly virus outbreak. I go back to, it's Dusk's turn, I believe. Dusk, is Legacy right or is Legacy wrong?
Legacy's right.
No, Legacy's wrong. It was, no one was capable of having children.
That's funny to me.
No one's capable of having children. This might be a short game.
I can't go on
I
moving.
got you in this because couldn't upset me.
Oh, Fiddler, I guess you want Kirsten for the quick steal.
You were wrong. That's vindictive, though. Screw over my friends because I upset you?
I am never wrong. I am sweet and I am innocent and I'm just sitting here licking my lollipop.
Is there another X in there somewhere?
No, it's, there was an X because the last question was wrong. So you can have Kirsten for the steal.
Steal.
Yeah.
I don't see Legacy marked at all.
Well, it doesn't. It's there. Trust me. There's an X there.
Okay.
Besides,
Yeah, well, of course I want Kirsten then.
You want Kirsten. All right. So we go to Kirsten. Hi, Kirsten. How you doing?
Sexy hair.
Kirsten,
Okay. Now, Kirsten.
Yes.
This is a question about movies with giant ants. Great, big giant ants.
giant uncles, they never get screen time.
Yeah,
Right?
the giant ants, the giant uncles, they can just anyway. Now, this is a really fucked up premise.
Uncle Buck!
Yeah, this is a
that's just
really
giant
fucked up
food.
premise. It is. This is a movie about a con man trying to sell worthless land to people, land that he knows is overrun by giant deadly ants. So when they get eaten, he just sells it again. You know, sell land, eat by ants, profit, sell it again. Which movie was it? Was it Them, It Happened by Lakeside Manor, or Empire of the Ants?
It was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
No, it was not.
Say them again. Sorry.
Yeah, this movie about a con man selling land to people that he knows is overrun by giant ants. Was it Them, It Happened by Lakeside Manor, or The Empire of the Ants?
B.
Probably.
B, you say It Happened by Lakeside Manor.
Yep.
All right.
Good.
I go
funny to
back
me.
from Kirsten, I go back to Fiddler, and we lost Fiddler?
Fiddler's been bounced out, but what I can do is give him my headset. And what was the answer? And the question?
All right. The question was, which movie about giant ants, right? All three of these are movies about giant ants, and the
Okay,
answer is,
yeah.
which one is about a con man who is selling worthless land that he knows is overrun by giant ants? Is that Them, It Happened by Lakeside Manor, or The Empire of the Ants? And Kirsten answered, It Happened by Lakeside Manor. Is Kirsten
I
right
agree.
or is Kirsten wrong? You agree?
I agree with yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was The Empire of the Ants. Circle gets a square. Round stays alive. See?
I got you.
Ooh. All right, so now we go back to Dusk.
Crap.
Dusk, who do you want?
Let's go with He's getting kicked off left and right.
Sonia.
Sonia!
Sonia in the upper, there she is, middle upper left. Okay, hi Sonia.
Hi.
Okay, now,
Hello.
Sonia, I got a question. Your question is, the 1960s sci-fi, black and white, from England, it's called The Day the Earth Caught Fire, is a story about the Earth being hurtled towards the sun because of what? One of these three things. Was it unknown causes, a hydrogen bomb test, or a giant planet passing through the solar system that fucked it with its Earth's gravity, pulled it along?
I honestly have never heard of the movie.
Probably.
All right.
But judging by the time period and what was going on in the world, I would say nuclear testing.
You say hydrogen bomb tests. I go back to
That would be
go
fun,
back
wouldn't
to
it?
Dusk.
This is
Dusk.
good here. Out of orbit.
Is she right or is she wrong? Is Sonia right?
heard it either.
What do I get?
I'm gonna say false.
I don't know. Sonia's reasoning was actually really sound. It
Yeah,
was hydrogen
that's
bombs.
right.
She was right.
fucking god!
Yeah.
God damn it!
Boom, the
Yes,
Earth will out of
Sonia's
orbit, dude goes hurtling into the sun.
Yeah. By the way, if you ever manage to catch it, it might be on Tubi or something. I definitely recommend watching it. I think it's a great film. I'm
What's
afraid
the
X
name of
gets a
it?
square. It's
What's
called
the
The
name of
Day the
that?
Earth Caught The Day the Earth Caught Fire.
Hey,
It is a right. It is a
Come here,
British
come here,
science
Fiddler.
fiction movie, black and white.
Come here.
And I think it's really good. It was made by the same people that did the Quartermass films, by the way. So it's a pretty good studio.
Yep. I'm in.
And now we go back to, I guess, Fiddler. Fiddler is still through Gleesa's headphones? Fiddler?
No.
Fiddler, we can't play without you.
No.
Fiddler, you there?
You hit him with a raw fish.
Alright. Fiddler!
Nothing.
Alright, give me
That's your turn, Fid.
Hello?
Alright, Gleesa. Ask Fiddler which panelist does he want next?
It's not working. All of a sudden.
No.
I guess
Lisa!
We can hear her.
Hello? Do you hear me at all?
We hear you! We hear you! Can you hear us?
That's because people are IMing. Hello?
Hello, we hear you.
Hello? Do you hear me?
Hello?
I can't hear anybody. I don't hear you though.
Ah.
That's the problem.
Alright. Well, try relogging.
Oh,
Well,
crap.
maybe Fiddler
Alright.
can hear.
Fiddler's not even here.
It's, Fiddler is not able. He's been booted out. I can
Wow,
relog
that's not
and come
nice.
back, but
I tried. It doesn't work.
he tried relogging and coming back. So maybe somebody should take Fid's.
Alright, could somebody take his spot then?
Welcome back, Legacy. Who's sitting out there? Jim's gonna take it. Looks like.
Jim's gonna take
There you
it?
go.
Jim, sat on the,
Oh, Jim, you got candy up your ass.
Hey,
sat on the,
you're sitting on the, you're sitting on the,
Squish it all. Now you
there we
squished.
go. Okay, Jim.
you know all
I
those
guess
birds
we're gonna
work,
go to
you
you.
know. The popcorn, everything. You
So,
know,
I
you
guess-
can just cook on stuff.
Yeah. So who did you want?
Yeah, you're F.
Let's see.
That's so, Kirsten.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Well, Snow Wolf for the steal if you want to just win the game.
Wait. Thought I was X.
You are X.
Alright,
Okay, so if I take Snow, then I'll get 3 in a row?
Yeah.
well, if you get it,
Only if you get it. You want Snow?
Right.
Now what's Snow?
Okay, we're going with Snow. Hi, Snow. How you
Hey,
doing?
Snow.
I know. Okay, Snow. We got another 60s disaster film about the world being... Here we go. This movie's called The Crack in the World. This is a story about this world slowly being split in half by an experiment that went horribly wrong. What was the experiment? Was it an underground hydrogen bomb test, an attempt to harness global thermal energy from a volcano, or
A
drilling
giant penis being shoved in the ground.
No,
All I'm thinking here is Doctor Who, but
well, that would be drilling for oil. Drilling for oil with a giant rig, not a penis. Which of those caused the world to split in half?
That's funny, Tindy. That's a tough one.
An underground hydrogen. Right. The answers were crack in the world slowly splitting in half because of an underground hydrogen bomb test, an attempt to harness global thermal energy from a volcano, or drilling for oil with a massive rig. You say B, attempting to harness global thermal energy from a volcano. I go back to Jim. Jim, is Snow right or is Snow wrong?
I don't snow, but I'm just going to false.
You're going to say false.
False.
No, I'm sorry, but she was right. It was an attempt to harness global thermal energy. That means circle gets a square, the round stays alive. Now we go back to Dust. Dust, what do you want?
Let's go, Tindy.
Tindy is a secret square, everybody.
Yeah.
I took your
All
job
right.
there, Kristen.
Yep. Okay. Your question, Tindy, your question is, this is about a movie called Colossus, the Forbin Project.
Oh, this.
Yeah. This is a story about two supercomputers, one Russian, one American, who work together to take over the world in order to prevent World War III from possibly happening. How did the heroes of the movie save us from these evil computers? What did they do? They inserted a virus that shut the computers down. They snuck into the mainframe and destroyed the computer from within, or they never saved the day. The computers won and we're all fucked.
Well, of course, the computers always win, so we're fucked.
You say the computers won. All right, so I go back to Dusk. Dusk, is Tindy right for the 100 Linden? Is Tindy right or is Tindy wrong?
Tindy's right.
Absolutely right. We lost. We straight up lost that one. Circle gets a square and you just won 100
I've never
Linden.
seen Terminator! Skynet!
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I thought they taught the computer to play tic-tac-toe, and it was all good.
That's
That
War
was War
Games!
Games. That was War Games.
I know.
Okay. So now we go to Jim. Okay, Jim, for a block, you can choose either Pepper or Kristoff. Who do you want?
Would have been a more appropriate question for this game, though, I think.
Gotta have me some pepper.
You want Pepper. We're going up top here to Pepper. Hi, Pepper.
Howard.
Hi, can you
Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Now, one of the previous questions was about The Day the Earth Caught Fire, an old black and white British horror film, classic horror film from the 1960s. I got another one for you. British, black and white horror film from the 1960s was called Day of the Triffids. What were the Triffids? Were they giant plants, poisonous spores, or a swarm of locusts?
I'm going to go with the spores.
You say there were poisonous spores traveling around the world, poisoning people as they go. I go back to Jim. All right, Jim. Is she right or is she wrong?
I'm gonna go with the spores too.
You say it was a giant poisonous spores. No, I'm sorry, they were just plants.
They were just giant plants.
They were plants. I cannot give circle a square because that's a win. So we go back to Dust. Dust, who do you want for the win? It could be either Pepper or Kristoff.
Let's go, Pepper.
You're going back to Pepper. We're going back to Pepper. Hey, Pepper. Hey, Pepper. Hello. Okay, here we go.
You can do
Now,
it.
you can do it. Okay. Now, once again, we're going back to the 1970s. Okay. There was a movie. A story was written by actually the same man that did Jurassic Park. who was that guy? Michael Crichton. Right, Michael Crichton. Michael Crichton actually wrote this story. The movie was called The Andromeda Strain. It was a film about a bunch of scientists in a super advanced laboratory trying to figure out how to stop an outbreak of a strange, deadly virus. Where did the virus come from? Where did it come from? Did it come from a foreign jungle? Did they dig it up from deep underground? Or it came from outer space in a meteor?
Wuhan.
Oh, sorry, I'm not a meteor, but a satellite. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go Andromeda. I'm going with the third choice.
The third choice. You say it came from outer space, from a crashed satellite. All right. So I go back to Dusk. All right, Dusk. For the win. Absolutely right. You just won the game. You just won 250 Linden, and that is Hollywood Squares for tonight, everybody. 250 Linden. If you had a chance to see that movie, I strongly recommend it. I think it's very, very
I've seen it
good.
many times.
Oh, it's a great film. It's also very technically accurate for how they would handle something like that in real life. Surprisingly so for a 70s movie, by the way.
I had to update the latest version, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Anyways, I'm going to say goodnight, everyone. Are we going to be playing games like Oh Hell? Because if not, I'm going to bed.
Kepler, come outside. I want to show you something.
I'm not
All right.
that.
Don't go. You're not. You'll be disappointed. It's not as big as you think it is.